Beatitude. Beatitude, derived from the Latin word beatus, meaning blessed or happy, is a theological term that has its roots in the Christian tradition. It refers to a state of supreme happiness, spiritual joy, and divine favor experienced by those who are in communion with God and who live according to His will. The concept of beatitude has its roots in the Old Testament, where the Hebrew word ashrei is often translated as blessed or happy. This term is used to describe the righteous person who follows God's commandments and enjoys His favor. Psalm 1:1, Psalm 3:2, 1:2, Psalm chapter 128:1. The idea of beatitude is also found in the wisdom literature, where the pursuit of wisdom and the fear of the Lord are presented as the path to happiness and well-being. Proverbs 3:1-3, 1:8, Sirach 2:5-7, 10. The Beatitudes, as presented in the Gospel of Matthew, consist of 8 blessings, each beginning with the phrase, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, those who mourn, the meek, those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, the merciful, the pure in heart, the peacemakers, and those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake." These statements are not only ethical guidelines but also eschatological promises, revealing the nature of the kingdom of God and the rewards that await those who strive to live according to its principles. The Christian tradition has developed various interpretations and applications of the concept of beatitude, drawing on the biblical, philosophical, and mystical sources. The early church fathers, such as Augustine of Hippo and John Chrysostom, emphasized the transformative power of the Beatitudes, which they saw as a call to conversion and a guide for Christian living. They also linked the concept of beatitude to the theological virtues of faith, hope, and charity, as well as the cardinal virtues of prudence, justice, temperance, and fortitude, which together form the foundation of the moral life. In the medieval period, the concept of beatitude was further elaborated by the scholastic theologians, such as Thomas Aquinas, who integrated the biblical and patristic insights with the philosophical framework of Aristotle. Aquinas argued that the ultimate end of human existence is the beatific vision, which is the direct and immediate knowledge of God, as He is in Himself, without any mediation or limitation. This state of perfect happiness and fulfillment can only be attained through the grace of God and the practice of the virtues, which purify the soul and prepare it for the divine encounter. The mystical tradition also offers a rich and profound understanding of the concept of beatitude, as it explores the inner dimensions of the spiritual journey and the stages of union with God. The great mystics, such as John of the Cross, Teresa of Avila, and Julian of Norwich, describe the experience of beatitude as a taste of the divine love and joy that surpasses all understanding and that transforms the soul into the likeness of Christ. This experience, however, is not an end in itself, but a foretaste and a pledge of the eternal beatitude that awaits the faithful in the life to come. In the modern and contemporary era, the concept of beatitude has been the subject of renewed interest and debate, as theologians and philosophers have sought to respond to the challenges of secularism, relativism, and nihilism. Some have emphasized the social and political implications of the Beatitudes, arguing that they provide a radical critique of the dominant values and structures of the world and a vision of a new society based on justice, compassion, and solidarity. Others have focused on the existential and psychological dimensions of the concept of beatitude, exploring the ways in which it can contribute to a meaningful and authentic human existence in the face of suffering, alienation, and despair. In conclusion, the concept of beatitude is a central and multifaceted theme in Christian theology, which encompasses the ethical, eschatological, and mystical aspects of the faith. It offers a profound and challenging understanding of human happiness and fulfillment, which is grounded in the love and grace of God and which transcends the limitations and contingencies of the earthly life. The more serious view of the Beatitudes here is a change of direction. The Beatitudes are not blessings that man hopes for, not states of being that man must achieve, but blessings and states of being that Jesus Christ realizes, His eschatological promise.